Okay, so I've just recovered from this 2-day kind of flu-like thing that had me down. I mean, I was in bed and it felt like there was this vice on my head. And my kids, my husband will tell you, if there's one thing that I can't take, it's something messing with my head. I don't know why. I have no tolerance for headaches. Some people do. They can, and I'm always amazed. I admire anybody who can do their life with these migraines that hit them. Well, anyway, so let me tell you what happened. Okay, so we had been out Thursday, and we were coming home, and all of a sudden, it's like 8 o'clock at night. All of a sudden, I am so thirsty. I am so thirsty, but I feel so weak. And I start to feel chills. And here I am driving because I'm always the one who drives, if you know me. And that's a story for a different time. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. My husband's a good driver. It's my problem. Okay. Anyway, so we were coming home, and I just couldn't go another little mile without quenching my thirst. I was so thirsty. And so I waited in the car, and Jose went in to get me some water. And thank goodness he came back with 2 big bottles, and because I just guzzled them. But in the meantime, while I was sitting there, I was getting the chills, and I was getting hot and then cold, and it was just hitting me all of a sudden. By the time we got home, I was so cold, I mean just so cold, that I just had to sit in the car for 5 minutes with the heat. In our car, there's a dual thing that somebody can have cold and somebody can have hot, but I had to sit there in the parking space with this hot air. I had it on full blast, high on hot air, and it wasn't enough for me. I was still so cold. Anyway, so needless to say, the next 2 days, and thank goodness I feel fine now. It must have been like a 24-hour bug or something. But the next 2 days, I was laid up, and I had okay, Saturday, Friday, it's like I couldn't move. My head was just, as I said, it felt like I had a vice on it, that somebody was making it stronger and stronger. But anyway, Saturday, I woke up and my head felt fine. So I thought, okay, I'm back and we can do what we planned. We had wanted to go to the beach because it was a nice sunny day and everything. We had been planning on it if I felt fine. So I did. I felt fine, I thought. I go and take a shower and my head was still fine, but it was like I was weak. I had no strength. I could only lay there. Well, since I could now think again because my head was not in this vice anymore, I started to think about, when life gives you lemons, and it's just amazing that just that very morning, Thursday morning, I got it Thursday night, Thursday morning, before we left for where we went, I had looked up on YouTube because I didn't look it up. It had been in my suggested. I have to tell you, everybody should watch this. Everybody should, it will change your life, honestly. I had been watching this girl named Caitlin Dobrow, and Kaitlyn. She doesn't know I'm going to do a shout out. She's got a lot more subscribers than me, so it won't make any difference to her probably. But if you haven't checked her out, check her out. And then Dobrow, Dobrow. Let me tell you, this girl changed my life because I was lying there thinking, why did this hit me out of the blue? And then I remembered Caitlin. Let me tell you, this girl, now you've got to watch her story because this is her story. It's not mine to tell. And it will keep you, you won't be able to stop watching it. And I actually watched two things of hers. I watched her story time. I'll tell you what it is in a second. And then I watched her Q&A. Okay, what it is, the story time got my attention. It says story time, something like no arms, no legs or something. Or how did this happen to me? No arms, no legs. Okay, get the picture? Anyway, so when I watched what had happened, she was, I don't know how many years ago, but she was about 4 years ago, or 3 or 4, whatever. She was a normal teenager, normal. You know, she was going out partying, all that kind of stuff. And I don't know how old she was. You'll have to watch her thing. Please go watch her. It will change your life. Okay, and so then all of a sudden one day she got this horrific headache. Talk about, I mean, here I was thinking that my little problems of having a head thing going on, she got this horrendous headache. And then she became all weak, okay? And I mean, kind of my symptoms, but magnified. What Caitlin experienced, I mean, I didn't come close, okay? And it turned out that it was, and she had never been a sickly person, and it came out of nowhere. It turned out it was bacterial meningitis. And it went like fast, 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 fast. They got her to the hospital, and I don't know how long, I forget. I don't remember the details. Watch her! Okay, and then watch the Q&A afterwards, because this lady is amazing. The thing that stuck out to me, okay, it ended up, I jumped ahead of myself. It ended up that they had to take off her arms and legs. And, but the thing is, this lady's amazing. She is a queen of putting on makeup now without arms. And she's got the legs now, the fake, you know, the fake legs, I forget what it's called, pro something. And then she's got fake arms. She uses both her fake legs, but only, I think that she only feels comfortable so far with one of her arms. But this lady is amazing. She blew me away. She puts on makeup as good as anyone, as good, maybe better than most people, with her fake arms. And you know what? In the Q&A, one of the questions to her was, because somebody had offered to give her a treatment to take away her scars, and she said something like, "My scars are my badge of honor." I'm not quoting, I don't know exactly what she said. My scars, she did not want that. She wanted to keep her scars because that's her badge of honor, what she went through. What life lessons for us, right? And then she, that was that. And then also, oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, somebody asked, do you wish this had never happened to you? And she said no, because her life now is so much better because of what she's learned. And I think that it was God. She now has a relationship with God, and she wouldn't trade it for anything. And, you know, let that be a lesson to all of us, that we wouldn't have to go through stuff that's so hard without having the wake-up call to realize what we need, who we need. And I have to say, in my life, but hers, in my life, he's been the answer to make my life whole, to make me so filled with joy. But hers is a much more extreme kind of case, and I stand in awe and I admire Caitlin so much. Okay, maybe one day I'll get to meet her. That would be amazing, amazing. I wish that we had contact. So, that's all for now. But my lemons turned into something good because I got to rest and be with my honey, and just we ended up watching movies together on Saturday instead of going out. But her life lemons, the lemons that were handed to her, that were given to her, man, what a wonderful testimony. Okay, love you guys. Bye.